it's a thankless job. I know. So you are giving your all for 12, 13 hours, however long your shift is. You may never get a thank you. You may never get a smile. You may never get the end result. The patient may die. Anything can happen. You just have to know what you really want to do. And if so, then that drive alone will push you through.
Hey, sis, and welcome to Coffee Chats with Chime In. Sis, I'm Rosalind, your host, and today we have my friend, registered nurse, and partner of the Aesthete Suite, Mariah Lawler. Hey, sis, how are you doing today?
Hey, girl. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Good, doing well, doing well. So today is like a really nice day. I know we were talking about you had some dinner plans a little bit later, so hopefully you'll be able to get a good margarita and
Yes,
relax a little bit
that
later.
or a lemon drop. Those are my two
Oh, a
favorites.
lemon drop. Yes. You know what? Lemon drops, I like them, but like I feel like I can taste all the alcohol in them.
Oh, they may be making it too strong, honestly. Because usually, well, today I'll do tequila because it's Cinco de Mayo, but no, they it's just like perfect citrus for me when I
Okay.
get. So yeah,
I may
that's
have to have you make one. Maybe when I come back to Nashville, I'm gonna be like, all right, hey Mariah, can you make me a lemon
literally I
drop?
have all the things. So let's do that.
No. So let's go on ahead and jump into some of the questions. So tell us a little bit more about your background and how you got into nursing.
Okay. So, well, way back when,
Yes. Going back to MT days or before
literally,
MT
no,
days.
yeah, before I graduated, I guess 2010 high school, then went to Huntsville for a year, was in their nursing program. It was out of state. Didn't, I made it the first year, but then the second year, no scholarships or anything. So I ended up transferring to MTSU. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Transferred to MTSU. Then was on that nursing path. Did not get into the program the first time. So we ended up transitioning to another major that was close enough to nursing, which was exercise science.
Yeah.
Finished up with that. Did a little internship at Vanderbilt Stayani Center, which
Hmm.
is like cardiac rehab mixed with pulmonary rehab, just kind of those aspects of still medical, but not necessarily nursing, more on the
Yeah.
exercise part. So then at that same time I was doing that, my dad was working at Vanderbilt and was in friends with Coots or whatever with some other people there. He got me a job as a tech there
Yes.
and in the ER Children's Hospital. So was doing both internship and working as a tech and was like, okay, I really, really still love nursing. I don't like this cardiac rehab stuff. It's like kind of the same thing every day. Nursing gives me variety, but also like gets that fulfillment of I'm helping somebody out. So I applied for nursing school again, ended up getting in this time, um, went through the program, failed a little test, an important test, put me back a little bit, and then had to retake that. Graduated 2014, I believe. And no, that was college. Graduated 2019, I believe. I was a nurse a year before COVID happened. So yeah,
Okay.
2019.
Yep.
Whatever.
COVID was a blur. Like it was literally like life
Literally
is happening, but it's not happening at the same time.
100%. This is exactly what I felt like too. Just like, oh, I'm ready to be done. Everything keeps pushing me back. What am I doing? I'm grown. These little teeny boppers are in my class, like all the things. What are you doing? But yeah,
College is like a simulation. I feel like it's like I don't know. It's like a simulation for real world, but it's not. It's like a safe space. It's a bubble, so it's really kind of
yes. Yes.
what you
And
think about and worry about. Once you get into the real world, it's like what this is bubble.
that's exactly because they were literally still with their parents or living on campus. And I had already been past that. Like we're 1 degree away and so um but ended up graduating. did all that, and we there's like nursing residency programs now. So I did that. I was really reluctant on doing it, and last minute I'm like, "Oh my gosh, these people are not hiring new grads fresh out of nursing school. Like they want
Mm,
this nursing residency program." So I ended up applying for one of those, and it was between Skyline and Centennial, and it was either med surge or cardiac. And I'm like, okay, med surge, everybody's worst nightmare is honestly med surge. Like the nurses that know it's just everything. Um, Cardiac is a little bit more specialized. I'm not a fan of the heart, so I knew that it was going to be a challenge. But I'm like, I'd rather take the challenge mentally than like physically, and just
gotcha.
see everything and do everything. Because like med surge is literally like if you can survive med surge, especially if you do it for longer than 2 years, like you can handle anything in life.
So what is med? Is it med surge?
It's yeah, so it's medical surgical. Basically, you get a patient who has had literally any and everything. They can have UTIs, stroke. They can be
Wow, that's a big
intubated.
range.
That's what I'm saying. Medical surgical, so any and everything, as
Okay,
long as they're not too unstable to be in the ICU, which is that's intensive care or something like that.
okay,
And sometimes they're easy patients, sometimes they're hardcore patients, but it's definitely more challenging in some aspects than what I was wanting to do fresh out of nursing school. So yeah.
yeah.
Um
That's hard. I mean, that's hard coming from like getting the practical, that theory, and like once
yeah,
again being in that safe space of being an intern and doing that, and then it's like, all right, well, real world, going ahead and go into this. Are you
literally.
ready for it? Like,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
oh. And I mean, granted, it's I feel bad for the new nurses coming in now having to go into the hospital because it's definitely changed since my little 4 years ago. But
Really
yeah, so I've been doing that since. Um,
awesome.
yeah.
Something that you spoke about, and even on our previous call, having that experience in um having that experience in nursing, so doing that internship, but then also learning about what was it that you got your first degree in? It was
Exercise science.
exercise science. I was thinking athlete. So getting that experience in nursing, but then also exercise science. Like, how was that? What was that like being able to see both of those routes and kind of like choosing to go towards nursing? Like, what led you to say, hey, like I don't want to go the exercise science route. I want to go into nursing.
I think because exercise science, or at least a lot of the people who were in my class, they were wanting to be gym owners or
Okay.
go the gym route, do fitness coaching, health coaching, that type of aspect. And I knew